All right, let's take a look at this 2013 Dodge Charger, 71,000 miles on it. It does have one accident on Carfax, but nothing crazy. First glance, tires are a little scuffed up here, but or the wheels, I'm sorry, but tires look good. Body looks straight. It does have a moon. It's gonna be a little tough to check this stuff today, but we're gonna do our best to see if we can, without breaking the moon roofs. Interior looks good. I mean, it'll clean up good. It is an all-wheel drive as well, so car's got some eyeball. Biggest concern on these is the motor noisy. These Dodges have a tendency to just get a little rappy, but you know, so far so good. Everything seems to look okay. Let's just see how she sounds. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Scan it, see what we got for codes. Okay, we've got no codes. 1,800 miles since they were last deleted. Whoa. That's gonna fucking suck. Alright, let's see if we can manage to not have this thing fall on our head. Holy shit show. Oil's good. Motor sounds good under here. This side looks good. Front side looks dry. Coolant reservoir is full. Alright, so far so good. Let's see what she looks like underneath. Oh! Alright, underside looks good. Unibody. Motor looks dry. Let's go rip this thing down the road, see how she is. Alright, first impressions good. Let's see if she can manage to hit all her shift points. Okay. So far seems good. Let's see if the cruise works. Rear end sounds good. Doesn't sound overly noisy. Cruise sets. Yeah. Put your seatbelt on. Alright. Suspension feels good. Everything feels tight. This is actually a pretty nice driving car. I'm surprised. I usually am just overly skeptical when it comes to... Okay. You win. I'm typically a little skeptical when it comes to these Chargers. A lot of these cars have been, you know, they're one of the... I'm willing to bet they're probably one of the highest repoed cars out there. Like, they're just not usually very well maintained or taken care of. But you still got to take a look at them, because every once in a while you find a diamond in the rough, which this one might just be. Alright, let's give her the beans. Alright, well, she ain't running on rocket fuel by any means, but everything seems to shift good. This is a pretty nice car. Alright, this 13 Charger checks out really nice. We'll put it on the list and see if we can get it bought. Alright, we've got our 13 Charger with 71,000 miles on it. Carbly's appraisal assistant coming in at 17,720. Carfax showing 14,320. And live local market mileage adjusted price of 14,700. We can take a look at some of the comps real quick and just kind of see. Still get down into the 90,000 mile range here. We're still at that 13.9 price point. So color, condition, all that stuff obviously take that into consideration. We're going to price this unit at $15,995 for a retail number, which is going to give us a buy number based on it not needing much of anything of $13,500.
On the 13 Charger, 71,000 miles. I'm cheering. Hang on a minute, you want to get 14 on this one. Yeah, 14. Hang on a minute, you want to get 14 to buy. Hang on a minute, you want to get 14. Hang on a minute, what do you get, David? Hit a minute, you get 12. Hit a minute, 1. Hang on a minute, on the 12. Hang on a minute, on the one back here. Hit 12. Hang on a minute, now roll and go. Hang on a minute, on the 12. Hang on a minute, on the 2. Hang on a minute, on the 3. Hang on a minute, on the 3. Hang on a minute, on the 4. Hang on a minute, on the 3. Now 4 to the minute 5. Hit 5, 6. Hang on a minute, on the 6 here. Hit 5 now 7. Hit a minute 8. Hang on a minute, on the 12, 9. 13. Hang on a minute, on the 13. Hang on a minute, no 1. Hit 1 on the minute 2. Hang on a minute, on the 1. Hang on a minute, on the 3. Hang on a minute, on the 4, handle the minute of the day, make it handle the minute of the 5, handle the now 6, handle the minute of the 7. Yes, here to the minute of the yard again. Yes, here to the minute of the evening. No 8, handle the minute now you're in. 13-8, handle the minute of the David. You want more? No 9. 13-9, handle the minute of the evening. 9-9. Well, now 14, handle the minute of the evening. 14-1, handle the minute of the man of the man of the man of the man of the Shane. You're going to be one of the minute of the 14-1. Iroquois, 1, handle the minute of the 14-1, handle the minute of the evening. So 14,161 on the internet. Here's your next one.
All right, let's take a look at this 2016 Colorado four-wheel drive Z71 with a Duramax. This orange colors is pretty decent looking. Body looks straight. Tires they need some tires. Wheels look good. Tires are just getting a little rounded, just a little light in the center. So we do have the No Moon. She's a little dirty up there, but I think it'll all clean up good. Just take a little TLC, but it'll detail out well. A couple little stone chippers right there that have already been touched up. Nothing terrible. Class 3 hitch. The side of the body looks straight. Yeah, these tires are just eh. Let's see how this Duramax sounds. Ooh, I don't like the way that bitch started. I guess it is cold out today. These new ones usually start a little bit better though. They get pre-primed and shit, so. She's it's got a little, I know it's a diesel, so it's hard to hear motor noise, but they do get motor noise, believe it or not, even though they're noisy by nature. So yeah, this thing sounds a little funky to me. And you got to kind of question, and wonder too, what the new car store find. 91,000 miles. Good color. These are pretty desirable little trucks. I'm willing to bet somebody in the shop heard the same thing I'm hearing. We're gonna pass on this one. However, we will watch it and we will see who overpays for a problem.
Great looking Duramax Colorado Z71, 91,000 miles. Buy with a green light. Here we go. Here now.
Light.
22,000. Two now. You're 22. You want to get another minute on the Whittaker boys. 2. You want to get another mile. Go with you. 19 2. 19 4. You want to get 4. You're out, man. 4 on the 2 4. 4 on the 4 now. You want to get 3 boys. On the 2 3. 3. You want to get 4. 5. Was 5 on the 6. 7. This 7 you want to get 19. 8 on the 9. 19 9. 9. On the 9 9 9. The man was got to be 9 on the 19 9. That's out. 19 9 20. On the 1. $20,100. Y'all done? Here I go. Sold 20,000 on the ground. Put it on 186.
All right, let's take a look at this 2015 Toyota Sienna. It does have 188,000 miles on it, so definitely above the mileage allotment that I'd usually play with. But it is an XLE hard-loaded all-wheel drive. And it's a Toyota, so the miles become a little less relevant. Tires are very good. Wheels look good. Down the side of the body looks good. It does have a vinyl stone guard all the way across the hood and fenders. It's got some scuffs down through here. Doesn't look like it's been painted or anything. A lot of that'll go away. Most importantly, what do we got inside? So we got a seat that's torn. That's actually be easy enough to stitch up if the rest of this thing checks out. Power doors work. Definitely a big concern on these things. Not because they usually don't, but just if they don't. Boy, they can be expensive. Alright, tires look good. Let's see if the rear gate works. Come on. Ooh, that was close. Alright, seats are all in it. Make sure they're not all tore to shit. Nope, looks like they spent most of their life down. Let's see if this thing will close. Alright, let's check this door. Alright, we're good there. Let's get inside and warm this thing up. Holy shit, is it cold out today. Ooh. Whoa, Nelly. Whew. All right. Yeah, she's a little noisy down there. I know it's cold. And I know everybody always says, well, you know, you gotta let them warm up a little bit. Well, a little bit. Just see if this moon works. Alright, moon works. Like, yeah, you gotta let them warm up a little bit, because yes, when they're cold they can have, you know, it's for cold. But you can tell the difference between a little cold noise sometimes and then, like, because you gotta keep in mind, somebody else is gonna hear it cold, and there's a finite line between acceptable and what's probably gonna be noisy 5 minutes from now. This one's not terrible. Let's scan it, see what we got. Okay, no codes, 1,700 miles since they were last deleted, so that's good. Let's check under the hood. Oil looks good. Wouldn't expect anything less out of a Toyota. On this side of the motor looks good. Front is dry. This all looks good. Overflow is good. Okay. The body looks good. Motor looks good and dry. Ow. Alright, let's go rip this thing down the road and see how she checks out. Alright, so far first impressions are good. She hits all her shift points. Alright, that all seems good. Set the cruise. Okay. So things feels a little clunky up front, right? Probably needs some stabilizer links or a tie rod end or something. Nothing catastrophic, just you can tell there's a little something going on in the front end. But otherwise, all the rest of the suspension feels good. Everything works. We've got the little seat repair there, but it's a pretty nice driving old van for 190,000 miles on it. Alright, let's give her the beans. Good. She is good. Alright, the Sienna actually checks out pretty good, believe it or not. So we'll put this thing on the list, see if we can get it bought. Okay, we've got our 15 Sienna with 188,000 miles on it. Carbley's appraisal assistant giving us a retail of $14,120. Carfax coming in at $16,350. And live local market mileage adjusted price coming in at $13,500. So as you can see, these numbers are kind of all over the place. We definitely got to look at some of these comps to, you know, kind of get us a better gauge of roughly where this thing should be. I'm going to put this unit down at a $13,995 retail price. And based on what it needed, I'm going to back it up just a little bit extra than I normally would just because of the miles. So we're going to put this thing down for a buy number of $11,000.
Here's an XLE loaded up right. It's number 16. If you're following along on a Sienna, miles are over. Title is here. I'm cheered. Hang on a minute, but I need to get 11,000. I need 11. Hang on a minute, but I need to get 11,000. Get 11,000. Here to the minute, how much you want to give? 8 grand. No 2. 8,002. Hang on a minute, but on the 1 now. 2 now. 82. 83. Here to the minute, but on the 3 now. I'm 4. I'll go 4. Hang on a minute, but on the 4 and 5. Hang on a minute, do a pirate. Minute, but on the 5. 5, 6. 86. 86. Hang on the 7. 87. 88. Hang on the minute, but on the right with you. 89. 89. 9 grand. Hang on the minute, but on the 1. Hang on the minute, but on the 2. Hang on the minute, but on the 9,200. Hang on the minute, but on the 1 and the 2. 3. 3 to the minute, but on the 3 now. 3 now. 4 now. 94 to the minute, but on the 5 now. 5 to the 6 now. Hang on the minute, but on the 97 now. 8 now. 98 to the minute on the 9, 9, 10 on the minute on the 10 on the minute on the give it a container on the 1, 1 on the 2 to the minute on the 1 on the 2 to the minute Shane, you gotta be 2. And now 3, and on the minute now 4. The point of the minute on the Shane, you gotta be 4, 5. The point of the 6, hand on the minute on the 10, 6 here. The point of the 7, hand on the minute 8, hand on the minute on the 10, 8 by. 8, hand on the minute 9, go to sell. Now 11, 8 on the minute on the give it a 11,000 here to the minute no 1. The point on the minute 2, hand on the minute on the 1 on the minute on the minute on the 2 Shane, 1 on the minute on the minute on 3. 11, 3, 11, 4, hand on the minute on the 4 to the minute on the point on the last car. The point of the minute on the 5, hand on the minute on the 6, hand on the minute on the 5, 6, hand on the minute on the 1 on the minute on the 600. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 11, 8 now. 11, 8, 8 of the minute on the give it 8 of the minute on the date of the minute on the date, 8, 8 of the minute on the 9, 9 of the minute on the give it 9. Thanks for helping, sir. Anybody else? 9 of the minute on the give it 9, 9, 9. Sold 11,008, 641. 11,800, 641 on the net. Here's the next one. 9 of the minute on the number 17.
Let's take a look at this 2016 Chevy Silverado LT Z71 crew cab. 102,000 miles on it. Carfax is clean. Tires are garbage. Wheels look good. You can see right off the bat, first glance. Get down here. The bottoms of the rockers are starting. Looks like this guy's gonna park here. Interior looks okay. Full of dog hair. Let's get out of this guy's way. Body looks straight. It is a 16, so not overly worried about the weak frames that these things get, but I would probably still have it checked. It's close enough. Yeah, interior, just it's got dog hair and shit everywhere, but it'll clean up. Seats crushed a little bit. Headliner needs a good bath, but let's see how she sounds. I'd say she sounds pretty standard. Let's scan her, see if she's got any codes. Alright, no codes. 372 miles since they were last deleted. Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but you know, doesn't seem to be anything pointing one way or the other. Let's get some heated seats turned on. Let's go check under the hood. When codes have been deleted, you know, you kind of got to ask yourself why, obviously. Sometimes some things will point to a reason, and other times, you know, this guy could have had this thing in the shop and, well, it looks good. You know, took it in for an oil change or something, had a check engine light, had something fixed. Let's listen to this motor a little bit. We could have had something fixed, and at that point in time just happened to be when he decided to trade the thing in too. Everything looks relatively dry. Any cooler lines, yeah, looks like they're starting to seep a little, but nothing crazy. Yeah, just that sounds pretty standard for this thing. Let's look underneath. Let's see what we got. Boy, the sun is hard to see. Maybe a little rear main, but frame looks okay. Well, let's go see if the tranny's any good and rip this thing down the track. Or not the track, but down the road. Alright, first impressions so far are good. We do have a low tire. Suspension feels good and tight. Steering wheel feels good and tight. Shift points are all good. Yeah. I always kind of, these Chevy trucks, they have a tendency, they will get a funky shift in them. They'll either get a hard 2-1 downshift, or they'll get a funky kind of 1-2 the other way shift in them. So you just have to kind of play with them and be careful. Light throttle pressure is usually where it shows up the most. But this truck, so far, seems like a pretty nice truck. Alright, let's give her everything and see if we can break it. Not that I really want to see if I can break it, but just checking the hard throttle shift points. Okay, that all seems good. Let's check our 4-wheel drive. Shifting. Get us in 4 high here. Let's see what we got. Alright, she engages. That's good. Alright, the 16 Silverado checks out really good, actually. We'll put it on the list, see if we can get it bought. Alright, 16 Silverado with 102,000 miles on it. This is a pretty nice truck. Carbley's retail appraisal assistant coming in at $26,720. Carfax is coming in at $27,480. And 100% market average mileage adjusted price coming in at $25,400. So we're going to put this unit down at $25,995 for our retail number, which is going to give us a buy number of, I back this one up a little bit further because it does need 4 tires. Buy number of $22,500.
Here we go. Here now. 22 grand. This has got 4 doors. Haul all your friends. E71. You can haul them home in a snowstorm. Here's the minimum on the 22,000. Here's the minimum on the 21. How much, Shane? What are you paying? I'll go with you. 17. Put them at 2 to the minimum. Get up 4 to the minimum. Go 6. 8 to the minimum. 17. 8. 18. You're out 2. 2 to the minimum on the 4. 4 to the 6. 8. 18 to the 19. 8 to the minimum. Gotta be 19. 8 to the minimum 2. Another minimum on the 2 to buy. Another minimum paid to 2. 2. We gotta go, buddy. 4. Another minimum to make it. Now 6. It's all online now. Got him at 8. 19. 8. 8 to the 20. Another minute. He's out 2. Another minute 4. Another minute on the 4. 4. 6. Another minute on the 4. 600. 8. 8 to the minute on the 20,008. 1. 1. 1. 2. 4. I'll be back to you. 4. 6. 8. 8. 8. 8. 2. 22. 2. 4. 4 change 6. Bill, you gotta be 6 now. Pedro, you want back in or not? Now wait. 8. You didn't make it again. 8. Now 3. That was a good run, sir. I appreciate you. 23. Anybody else? Bill, you want to get 3. You want to get 3. 3. How about 9, Bill? 9.
Fuck.
3. 1. 1. You both that now. 1. Pedro, you want back in? 1. 23. 1. You want to get 2. 2, Bill. 2. And you make it, Pedro. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2, Bill. Y'all done. We gonna sell. 1. 2. 3. 3. Gonna sell when we're done. 3. You want to get 3, Shane. You want to get 3. On the 3. On the 3. Eric Wood. 3. 4. 4. On the Bill. You gotta be 4. 4. You want to get 4. On the 4. On the get 5. 23. 5. On the 5. 5. 5. On the Shane. You done. 5. On the buy. Yes, sir. Here we go. So 23 and 4 on 887.
Damn it.